When a video game you love gets announced that it's going to get a TV show made out of it, it's understandable that you want it to be as close as possible to the source material. But some of you on Twitter have to take a chill pill. I mean, honestly. You can get really good adaptations of the source material. I mean, look at Arcane, look at the Super Mario movie. Or you can take the premise and not really care about the source material other than where it's based, and then you get something like Halo, which I know for a fact that a lot of the fans did not even like or enjoy it because it really seemed like Paramount didn't care about the source material. They just wanted to release something, and whoever watched it. And it surprisingly got a second season, and by the looks of how everyone's reacting to the end of the second season, there might be a third one on the way. Good on them. Maybe it'll give me a reason to get into it. But enough of all that. My talk today is about a show that hasn't even got its first season released yet. I'm talking about the Fallout show and people's reactions to the teaser and the first scene clip that was released. I don't like to talk that much on Twitter. I'll post from time to time, but when I see the amount of people just crapping on something, and I believe it's completely undeserved. I mean, like, I have my criticisms, but the criticisms that I reply to really shows there are people that just want to complain. Nothing more, nothing less. They don't really care. They just want to create drama for the sake of it. Let's go through the tweets that I saw and I felt compelled to reply to on Twitter. Starting with, so this is what our character in-game sounds like with 0 charisma points. That's a really good one. It really does. If you watch the Fallout clip when it first came out, it does really seem like the main character is a person that doesn't have that many charisma points and you just want to play through. Another person decided to type mystery meet female protagonist, Reddit dialogue, special effects from 1994. Look how static the whole scene is. None of the characters move significantly from their marks. They just stand around yapping away. Zero dynamism. It's also got flat lighting and like a Mexican soap. Let's go step by step about what this person said. Mystery meet female protagonist. What the hell does that even mean? The second one, Reddit dialogue. Well, I don't know about you, but if you've played a Fallout game, you should notice that there's pretty much a shit ton of cheesy lines. I don't get why now it seems like she's a cheesy character.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
What changed your mind?
Nothing changed my mind. I promised you I'd return to the Brotherhood, and I've kept my end of the bargain.
Do I need to remind you why you made that promise in the first place?
No, that won't be necessary. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
I mean, if you look into the world of Fallout, they have something called the GOAT. Have you ever heard of that? Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test. And it's a test that would basically, it's used to find a suitable job for every vault dweller in the vaults. And what are one of the questions? You know what? Let's crawl down and go to question 5. Question 5 says, your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another vault resident. What do you do? 4 choices, let's read them. Obey your elder and kill the vault resident with the pistol. Offer your most prized possession for the resident's life. Ask Granny for a minigun instead. After all, you don't want to miss. Throw your tea in Granny's face. I mean, it's that type of thing. Fallout has always had that. I don't know why you're drawing the line here now. Oh, she sounds cheesy. And then you have Turkey Tom. Just says, this looks bad. I don't like those kinds of replies. This looks bad. Why does it look bad? Like, I understand if you don't want to, like, give an explanation, but it's really crappy. Like for me, I can come up with one issue, pretty big issue when it comes to the Fallout world for me, and a simple issue. My simple issue is the ghoul doesn't have a raspy voice. Just has his normal, if not deepened a little bit more voice, but it's not raspy like you get with the ghouls in the games. It's just like a normal speaking voice.
Me? I keep every hunk of old rusted pre-war garbage around here in operating condition.
So a ghoul walks into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve ghouls here." Ghoul says, "That's fine. Is the human fresh?"
My big issue is whenever you see the Brotherhood of Steel like fly down, he has arm jetpacks. It's like a Tony Stark-esque type thing. It's like jetpacks from the side, when the Fallout world already had a really good power armor jetpack. Just like on the back, you're done and dusted. But I guess they wanted to change that. Hey, it's their call. And then the other issue is, which I noticed, and it kind of like confused me for a little. Also, an issue with the power armor. The power armor helmet, it's just like one big piece. It just lays. It's like a helmet. It just pops off. But for some reason, they can like slide, and it becomes like a hoodie of some type. So it does that. I guess they just needed those face shots, and that's the only way they could get it with the armor on. Now let's go through a couple of paragraphs and specific articles that I found looking for more information about the director and the cast for the Fallout show, because I wanted to know what kind of people are we dealing with. Should we be worried about what we're going to see? Everybody knows the ghoul character or the Vault-Tec dude. Like, he's a really good actor, but what about everybody else? What about the director? From the shots that we saw from the scene, the clip, even the teasers from point to point, it looks really nice. I don't get why people are pissed off, but let's read the director's thoughts about pleasing fans. So the director, Jonathan Nolan, straight up came out and said, "I don't think you really can set out to please the fans of anything, or please anyone other than yourself," Nolan asserted. "I think you have to come into this trying to make the show that you want to make, and trusting that, as fans of the game, ourselves, we would find the pieces that were essential to us, and try to do the best version." That's true. At the end of the day, you won't be able to please everyone. Not everyone, like all the fans of this game, are gonna like your vision of it. You're gonna have some people that like it. You might have the majority. You might have the minority. You just have to really make something that you would enjoy watching. That's what it comes down to. And I believe in that. Another thing, he was talking about how Fallout 3 basically took over his life for a good amount of time, so let's read about that too. "It started for me with Fallout 3, which devoured about a year of my life," Nolan said, recalling the moment he found and got hooked on the games. "I was an inspiring writer at that point, and it almost derailed my entire career. It's so ludicrously playable and fun. Seriously, the games were just incredible. It's such a rare and unbelievable thing that I've gotten to do twice in my career. To take something that you love and get a chance to play in that universe, to create your own version," he continued. "The first go-around for me was Batman, and this time with Fallout, a series of games that I absolutely loved." That is where we see the difference between the Fallout show and something like the Halo show. The Halo show, which I'm pretty sure turned off so many of the fans, they prided themselves at the fact that they didn't care about where, or the source material, from where they're adapting the material. They said, "Oh, we never played any of the games." Maybe they said something about the books at the same time, saying they don't really care about the books. But you can't do that for a very beloved series. You can't just say, "Oh, no, I never played it. It's okay. I'll just riff it." Another thing when it comes to these TV shows is possible canonical ties, I guess that's the word, if it even is a word. Canonical ties. The next Fallout game is still a long way off, though fans and non-fans alike can explore the franchise's next chapter when the Amazon Prime show releases in April. The 8-episode Amazon Prime series stars Ella Purnell as the Vault Dweller Lucy as she explores post-apocalyptic Los Angeles. Bethesda's Todd Howard is credited as an executive producer, and he's confirmed that the show is canon to the game's world. It's not a spin-off. It's not their own version. It's not something tied to them and no one else can do it. No, this is just like a straight-up canon to the world. So it's based around Los Angeles, post-apocalyptic Los Angeles. So will we see the NCR? We might see them. That's a possibility. But there's a thing they did that's very smart when it came to like the trailers. They showed certain monsters. They showed the Rad Roach. They showed a salamander, aquatic, radiated. I do not remember. That is a Fallout 4 monster, I'm pretty sure. They even showed a part of it, just a snippet. If you blink, you miss it type of thing. They showed a Yao Guai, the Brotherhood of Steel dude fighting a Yao Guai, the radioactive bear. But we never got to see the Deathclaw, which is something that I can't wait for. Please, people, please, I beg of you, take a chill pill. It's gonna be a good show. I have faith in this being a good show. But we always gotta remember, it's a TV show, it's art, so it's subjective. I might like it, you might not. It's okay. We can agree to disagree. Anywho, if you enjoyed this video, hey, drop a like and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy this video, I'm not gonna tell you not to dislike it. Go right ahead. And I hope to see you here next time. See ya.